Did you know there is an old quarter hiding in your pocket change that could be worth thousands? This is the story of the 2001 North Carolina quarter, a simple piece of metal that holds a powerful tale of state pride, American history, minting secrets, and hidden value. Stay with me as we uncover what makes this quarter so unique, why collectors are paying top dollar, and how you can spot these valuable treasures right now in your loose change. The 2001 North Carolina quarter is part of the legendary 50 State Quarters program, launched by the United States Mint, a program that transformed everyday pocket change into a journey through American history and state pride. North Carolina was the 12th state quarter released, and it carries a rich story that dates back centuries from the first flight of the Wright brothers to the Tar Heels legacy. The design of this quarter is more than just an image. It is a symbol of innovation, resilience, and national progress. This coin was released on March 12, 2001, and millions of Americans were eager to find it in circulation. The obverse side of the coin features the familiar profile of George Washington, based on the original John Flanagan design, slightly modified by William Cousins to fit the unique needs of the State Quarters series. The reverse side showcases the iconic scene of the Wright brothers' first powered flight at Kitty Hawk in 1903 with Orville and Wilbur Wright, achieving what many thought was impossible. The biplane soars over the sandy dunes with the words "First Flight" inscribed below, reminding all who hold this quarter that this humble coin represents the birthplace of modern aviation. The mintage of the North Carolina quarter was massive, with more than 1 billion coins struck across the Philadelphia and Denver mints. The Philadelphia Mint produced around 627 million, while the Denver Mint struck approximately 521 million. Despite this high mintage, certain varieties and errors make some North Carolina quarters highly valuable to collectors. One of the most talked about varieties is the off-center strike error. This occurs when the blank planchet is not properly aligned with the dies, causing part of the design to be missing. Such coins can command prices from $50 to several $100s, depending on the degree of the misalignment. Then there is the double die variety, where the design elements appear doubled due to a misalignment during the die creation process. Although no major double die varieties have been widely recognized for the North Carolina quarter, some examples have surfaced in the collector community, and these coins often sell for significant premiums. Another aspect to consider is the condition of the coin's graded mint. State 67 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC are extremely scarce and can fetch impressive prices at auction. In fact, a 2001 P North Carolina quarter-graded MS-68 has sold for over $3,000 due to its pristine condition and strong collector demand. The satin finish versions from the mint sets also attract attention, as they were struck with specially prepared dies, giving them a distinctive look compared to their circulation counterparts. The North Carolina quarter is also significant because it represents a turning point in American coin collecting. Prior to the 50 State Quarters program, coin collecting was often seen as a hobby for specialists and older generations. But the introduction of state quarters sparked a nationwide collecting craze. Families, friends, and children began searching their change, hoping to complete their sets and perhaps find that elusive high-value error coin. This cultural impact cannot be overstated because it rejuvenated the U.S. coin collecting market and inspired millions to learn more about American history through coins beyond its numismatic value. The North Carolina quarter is a gateway to the story of the Wright brothers and their relentless pursuit of flight. The Wright brothers, born in Ohio, chose the sandy dunes of Kitty Hawk, North Carolina for their historic flight because of its strong, steady winds and soft sandy landing areas that could cushion their early crash landings. Their experiments in aerodynamics control and propulsion paved the way for the aviation industry as we know it today. Every time you hold this quarter, you hold a tiny reminder of that groundbreaking moment that changed the world forever. Collectors often wonder how to identify a valuable North Carolina quarter. The first step is to check the mint mark, located just below. The words, "In God We Trust," on the obverse side. P stands for Philadelphia. D stands for Denver coins with clear, sharp strikes. Full details and original luster are worth setting aside. Next, examine the coin carefully under magnification. Look for doubling in the lettering and design elements such as the words United States of America, E pluribus unum, or the depiction of the Wright Flyer. Any doubling could indicate a rare double die variety. Also inspect the coin for any unusual die cracks, cuds, or other minting anomalies. These mint errors can make a regular quarter extremely desirable to error. Coin collectors, storage, and handling of these quarters is equally important. If you believe you have a high-grade specimen, store it in a protective holder. Avoid cleaning the coin, as this can dramatically reduce its value if you wish to have the coin graded. Choose a reputable third-party grading service such as PCGS or NGC. These services provide authentication grading and encapsulation, which can significantly enhance the marketability of your coin. Understanding the market trends is another key aspect. The value of the 2001 North Carolina quarter has fluctuated over the years, with peaks and dips based on collector interest, demand for specific varieties, and the general precious metals market. Although clad quarters do not contain silver, their historical and collector value keeps them in high demand. Auction results indicate that high-grade and error coins consistently outperform common circulation examples, making them a worthwhile addition to any serious collection. In addition to individual coins, complete 50-state quarter sets, including the North Carolina quarter, can also command premiums, especially if the coins are in brilliant uncirculated or proof condition. These sets serve as a tangible timeline of American heritage, showcasing each state's unique contribution to the nation's. Story collectors often pair these sets with educational materials, state flags, and historical documents, adding depth and context to their collections. As we reach the conclusion of this deep dive into the 2001 North Carolina quarter, remember that every coin in your pocket could be a piece of history and a hidden gem. Do not overlook the power of knowledge, patience, and a keen eye in the world of numismatics, whether you are a seasoned collector or a curious beginner. The story of the North Carolina quarter reminds us that history lives in the smallest places, even in the change jingling at the bottom of your purse or pockets. So next time you come across that familiar Wright Flyer soaring across the dunes, take a moment to appreciate the legacy it represents, the people it honors, and the value it might hold. Because sometimes the most ordinary quarter can turn out to be truly extraordinary. Keep searching, keep learning. And who knows, you might just uncover a treasure that connects you directly to the spirit of first flight and the enduring pride of North Carolina.